Morning live, and we're still coming to you live from Clarens. You see a beautiful shot there of one of the Maluti Mountains. Remember that Clarens is situated in the footprints of the Maluti Mountains, so that's exactly what we're showing you. So earlier on I indicated that the only activity taking place in this area is tourism. So with me now is the member of mayoral committee from local economic development from the Dihlabeng Municipality, who will be, elaborating further on any other activities that are in this area, and he's Dr. Clem Harrington. Dr. Goeiemôre en baie welkom aan Morning Live. Dit is lekker koud vandag.
Goeiemôre en baie welkom terug in die Oos-Vrystaat. Ons is bly om julle hier te hê.
Ek is bly om terug by die huis te kom. What the activities happening in this area? Is it only tourism?
No, it's not only tourism, but we emphasize a lot on tourism. We're trying to have an event at least once a month in Clarens. We've got 2,500 estimated beds in guest houses, hotels, etc. And they are usually filled up every weekend. And the cold is not deteriorating us from coming here. It's actually, if it starts snowing here, then you'll see the people from Gauteng coming into the Eastern Free State.
It's very cold, I must say. But then, besides you're saying that not just tourism, the municipality is not only focusing on tourism. What else is the municipality looking at in this area?
We're trying to get young farmers off the hook. We've got piggeries here, we've got chicken farming here. We're trying to get the women to start farming here on a small scale, also to generate some income for them.
And the interest, are they interested?
They are very interested. They go on, we give them the pigsties, and we give them food, and we give them piglets, and they're going on. They're doing fine.
We drove around the area last week. We were here while we were doing our Reiki, and I actually discovered that, it's one of those poverty-stricken areas, especially if you go to Khubetswana. What is the municipality doing in terms of the development of Khubetswana just before we come to Clarens?
It is a difficult question to answer. We're trying our best to get small farmers in there. We're trying to get entrepreneurs into there. We've got a twinning agreement with Montreal in Switzerland, and Ifaletu from Johannesburg. They're coming here regularly, and they start training entrepreneurs and painters and sculptors and all that type of thing. And we are exporting those products to Montreal, Clarens in Switzerland, and they are selling it for us over there.
But to me, it looks like the population, or should I rather say the black people in this area, they are more focused on being laborers, rather than creating their own employment, especially in this tourism sector.
That is a position that you're quite right on that stage, but we're trying to turn that around and make them artists and entrepreneurs and those type of things.
Okay. Now, let's look into service delivery. Apparently, there are still some areas in this town of Clarens, specifically in Khubetswana as well, that are still without any proper sanitation.
That's quite true, that Clarens Khubetswana is one of the hotspots in the Free State, but we're working on that, and Free State Department is also looking into that, and we're going to change that around in the next 2 years.
But why has it taken so long?
No, you must go back to the point where we started. It was much worse than it is at the moment, but we're doing it on a monthly basis. We're working on that.
One other thing that I noticed as we were driving here, you do not necessarily find any franchise facilities in this area. If you want a breakfast, you go to a specific Venkel Dabedi Hookie and you can have your breakfast. Is it really on purpose? Are the business people in this area trying to keep it as original as they possibly can?
You're right. Clarens people said to us, we don't want franchises here. I got a hot stick when I signed the papers off for this hotel. They don't want franchises here. It must be locals, and it must be not a franchise.
But why so? Why are they keeping it original? Why are they doing that?
Keeping it original, keeping it inside Clarens. The people of Clarens create their own jobs and their own money.
What are the tourism attractions in this area? I know that there is an area where people can go skiing. Usually there's also a motorcycle championship taking place every February here.
And cycle races and marathons and fun runs and all that type of thing. And we've got the dinosaur route here that has been driven by a local person with a doctor's degree, taking people out on the dinosaur route. People come from Gauteng just to come and watch it. It's a real tourism attraction.
Okay, and on the education level?
We've got beautiful schools. Sandpark has just donated a lab to one of the schools here. Education is going very, very well. One of the schools are also linked to Switzerland, as I've already mentioned, and Switzerland are doing their best to uplift the education system in this area.
Okay, no, that's where we're going to leave it by baie dankie aan meneer vir meneer se tyd.
Baie dankie, Palisa, and welcome home.
Thank you very much. Ons waardeer dit baie. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's the member of Mayoral Committee from the Dihlabeng Municipality, Dr. Clem Harrington, telling us more as to how the municipality is developing the area. We still have more coming to you live from Clarens, but I believe now it's time to go back to the studio.